today we're going to go over the blues scale, the pentatonic scale, which has 5 notes in E minor, and try to be really slow and clear about it so everybody can get it and go over it and really practice it and make it nice and clean. And you can use it in various ways and make it your own. Just a note on the equipment I'm using. People always want to know I have a Roland JC120 amplifier, the classic amp. The pedal box is a Boss GT110, and this guitar is an American, the Sunburst Stratocaster. A lot of people have used the blues scale. You might know over the years. It probably goes further back than we know. B.B. King helped to make it famous, and Buddy Guy. You know that. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Joe Bonamassa, they kind of rock it out and make it heavier and add their own flavor to it. So it's a very useful scale to get to know, and we'll try to go through it step by step through this pentatonic. We're going to start on the E note, and before we go through it, let me just make a few quick observations that make sense to you. Each of the strings from the bottom E string to the top thicker E string only has 2 notes on it per string. Each of them is going to hit the 12th fret for the second note, you'll see, with the double dots. So we're always going to go back to this 12th fret. So if we start on the E, it's the first string, 12th fret, E. And then the second note of the scale, we're going to jump up to the second string, and we're going to play a D on the 15th fret of the second string. And then we're going to play a B for the third note of the scale on the 12th fret of the second string. So those are the first 3 notes so far. E, D, B. Then we're going to go up to the third string on the 14th fret and play an A. And then back to the 12th fret of the third string and play a G. Those are the 5 notes. Those are all the 5 notes in that position on the 12th fret. So it's E, D, B, A, G, and then you go to the root note, the 14th fret of the 4th string is an E again. Now we're going to play the pentatonic scale again, going up to the thicker strings, starting on the 4th string, 14th fret, the E again, then to the D, 4th string, 12th fret, then the 5th string, the one up, the 14th fret again on the 5th string is a B, and then an A on the 5th string, 12th fret, and then the G, this one's a little harder to play, way up on the fattest string on the 6th string, 15th fret is a G, and then you're going to end up landing again on the E, the 12th fret of the 6th string. We'll play it again, and notice the octaves of the E's. The E's are here, 12th fret, 1st string, the 14th fret of the 4th string, and the 12th fret of the 6th string. Those are the root notes. So when you hear people play a lick, they'll often bend, and then they'll end up on the root note on the E. So if we go through it really slow, again, we'll start higher up on the G. You'll notice that it's 3 frets apart, 3 frets apart, 2 frets, 2 frets, 2 frets apart, and then the fat string, again, 3 frets apart, just like the bottom. So I'll play each one at a time, and then we'll put it all together. It'll be G, E, D, B, A, G, back to the E. And then the second half, we'll just keep going up the neck with the same notes again. E to D, B to A, and then G to E. And again, you'll notice all the second notes are each on the 12th fret. So it's 3 apart, 3 apart, 2 apart, 2 apart, 2 apart, and 3 apart. So you're always going to, you'll end up playing the 12th fret for each one. try to play it down from the top, from the thicker string, slowly as well. It's good to practice it both ways if you can. Go up and down and back and forth and get used to it the more you play around. Now, some people will do patterns with those notes. They'll play 3 in a row, up or down the neck, even within that pattern we're playing in that little box. Even in a lot of rock songs, they'll do that. They'll just play the blues scale in a pattern. You'll hear that a lot in a solo when they're changing chords. They'll slide up to the E, and then they'll play it down. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoy the lesson. I try to simplify it so everyone of all ages can learn from it, from younger kids to people in their 70s and onwards. So have fun and keep playing and have fun. That's the key, is having a great time. Thank you very much.